Hey guys, so just watching your discussion here, so I'm just going to quickly show you. It's really simple. If you want to get that 3D look, first I'm going to do is Shift Command N, create a new layer, and I'm going to Command A, select all, and fill it with Shift F5. Let's just go grey like the example for now. And look, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to grab elliptical marquee tool, and I'm going to basically just drag my oval shape. Okay, I just want to adjust this, so hold down Shift, I'll press Command or Control T. Let's just get this how I want it. Let's just say, for argument's sake, let's go here, and I'm just going to fill in the rest. Keep in mind, guys, if you guys are doing competition, you'd probably be safer to photograph some sort of surface rather than painting in and filling a color. That's 2D graphics, well computer graphics really. It's not photographic, so just be careful on that. You probably get away with it, but just something to note. It's better to photograph a surface, and even if you just take that surface and white it out altogether and then bring it back to grey, you know, just safety nets. Anyway, so I've just filled this for argument's sake. Okay, now I'm going to duplicate. I'm not sure why it's got that little arrow there. I've obviously pressed something. Ignore that. Let's just delete that one. That's weird. Okay, so this is my layer underneath. This is my layer on top. Look, what I'm going to do is apply a, let's just make this one disappear to start with. I'm going to apply a drop shadow. So I'm going to layer style, let's go drop shadow. And you can see that's dropped a shadow there. I can play around with settings and amongst here. I'm not going to muck around too much with it. Let's make it a bit darker so you can see it against that black. Okay, so we've applied a drop shadow to that. I'm going to turn this one on now, and I'm going to do, oh no, escape. I'm just going to do the same. Let's do a drop shadow, just as is for now. I'm going to Command or Control T and just drag this out. Okay, so you know the shadow needs to be worked a bit more on that, but obviously to get it looking right. But look, if I just double click on that drop shadow there, it allows me to manipulate in different ways, and strengths and etc, 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 etc. So look, there's a way of doing that there. We can pull the distance back as well. I hope that helps answer the debate and question. Hey, if you wanted to take this further, let's just come up into layer again. We could come into layer style. We could go bevel and emboss. Let's try emboss, and you'll see that it's kind of raised. It almost, especially down here with the highlights, it almost looks like there's it's like a matte board. We can reduce that highlight here by taking this up and down. We can also increase the shadow, so it gives us a bit of pop around the top there. So look, there's all these different, I'm not going to go through all the different levers. You can go in there and experiment, but hey, look, that's added to that three-dimensional look even further. So it's just a case of experimenting, really.